So if you're looking at the market for a solution to move your cargo, you have a few different options, but there's hidden costs to that. If you're just looking at the transportation service cost, the LTL is probably going to be cheaper. But those trucks are going to be moving a lot of different clients' shipments at the same time. And that means two things. It means one, you're going to stop a lot, and those stops mean it's going to be hard to make a schedule. So you might have delays. And if you have customers that are giving you a scorecard or rating on your ability to hit MABD dates and not be too early, not be too late, not have to move those around a lot, you're definitely risking that scorecard rate by leveraging LTL carriers. And the second one too is that every time someone touches cargo on the truck, every time you have to stop and move something around or move something near yours, you're risking the chances of your cargo getting damaged, especially if they're moving your cargo out of the way to make another delivery. Obviously, damaged freight is not good. It'll be returned. You're basically paying to ship it around the country, and it just ends up back where you are, and then you have to repalletize it if they can't repalletize it themselves. And if they do repalletize it themselves, there's a cost to that. They're going to say that this wasn't packaged properly most of the time. All these things are going to create complaints from your customer that are going to hit your sales team. They're going to hear something about how it was late, how it was damaged. All these things are added costs. So when you're calculating that delta, that difference between an LTL carrier and coming to a quality handling partial carrier like us, you need to account for a higher occurrence of delays, a higher occurrence of damaged product, and your sales team's bandwidth being stretched, because all of those things are incremental costs that are definitely going to be added to your shipping cost. You just don't see it up front. We see a lot of customers, we'll work with them, someone will come in and say, hey, we should do LTL, it's cheaper. They'll do it for a month or two, and they usually come back because they start to notice the headache, the complaints, and they start to tally up the extra cost related to these delays, late fees, damaged pallets, returns, you name it. We are not taking the stockbroker mindset. We do not sell high and buy low constantly. We have an idea of what the expense would be to move something in the market. Based on that expense, we have a rate card that we reference for a calculated markup. This allows us to be consistent. This allows us to be fair. So when cargo's cheap, it's cheaper for the client. And not only that, as the carrier rate goes up, percentage on that rate card goes down. So it's more expensive cargo does not necessarily equate to more money for us, but cheaper cargo is less money. It really comes down to the simplicity of coordinating the transportation. When you call us or you email us, you're always going to get a person and you're going to get a quick response. We are heavily driven by making sure our customers are satisfied. We understand that this is expensive cargo. This is important, and we're doing everything we can to make sure that there's no problems, that you're having a good experience, and that we're getting you the most economic solutions possible. At the end of the day, this is a relationship business and it needs to be built on trust. And my hope is that our customers, through that trust that we've gained, stick around.